My way of joking is to tell the truth. It's the funniest joke in the world. George Bernard Shaw. Why did I quote this? Because it's both a confession and a rebellion. A confession that sometimes the truth, plain, unvarnished, unfiltered, is so absurd, so ironic, so uncomfortably real that the only response left to us is to laugh. And a rebellion against a world that cloaks the truth in euphemism, distraction, spin, and illusion. When George Bernard Shaw said this, he wasn't simply being clever, he was highlighting a paradox at the core of human society, that the truth is often the most taboo, most disruptive, and, ironically, the most hilarious thing we can express. And today? That quote has never been more relevant. Why I quoted Shaw? I quoted Shaw because I believe humour, when fused with truth, becomes a revolutionary act. We live in a time of curated personas, filtered realities, and algorithmic manipulation. The truth? It's not always welcomed, it's often inconvenient, uncomfortable, even threatening, and so people hide it, twist it, dress it up, but tell it, openly, directly, with a grin. That disarms people, that surprises them, that sticks. Truth, when spoken plainly in a world built on performance, lands like a punchline, because in a society addicted to pretending, authenticity is comedy. What Shaw meant. Shaw understood that humour is more than entertainment, it's a delivery system, a Trojan horse for deeper ideas. Jokes, at their best, reveal contradictions, call out hypocrisy, and pierce through the noise. That's why comedians are often feared as much as philosophers. They use laughter to say what everyone else tiptoes around. When Shaw says the truth is the funniest joke in the world, he's not mocking truth. He's mocking our fear of it. He's laughing at the systems, institutions, and egos that crumble in its presence. How this applies today. Today, we have a strange relationship with truth. We worship it in theory, weaponize it in politics, filter it through 1,000 lenses in media, fear it when it threatens our narratives. We say we want honesty, but punish people who speak it plainly. We reward performance over principle. We scroll past sincerity in favor of spectacle. In this climate, the simple truth is often so jarring, it feels like a joke. So yes, telling the truth is funny because we've become so unfamiliar with it. It's like being given a glass of water in the desert and laughing because you forgot what real refreshment tasted like. Advice for today and the future. So how do we live Shaw's quote today? How do we wield the truth, not as a sword, but as a spotlight? Let me offer some reflections. 1. Tell the truth playfully, not cruelly. Humour can be a scalpel or a sledgehammer. Use it wisely. Speak truth not to shame, but to reveal, not to humiliate, but to illuminate. The best truth-tellers make us laugh and think, often in that order. 2. Laugh first, then reflect. When something strikes you as hilariously true, pause and ask, why is this so funny to me? Often it's because it touches a nerve, a hidden truth, a contradiction we've been avoiding. Humour is a compass, follow it. 3. Use humour to build bridges, not walls. The truth should bring us together, not tear us apart. Avoid sarcasm that divides, avoid jokes that wound, but do use humour to soften resistance, to open minds, to say what needs to be said in a way people can actually hear. 4. Be unapologetically honest in a way that heals. In a culture of spin, sincerity is radical. In a world of facades, authenticity is hilarious. In a time of tension, a well-placed, truth-laced joke can melt fear. So say it, mean it, smile while you do. 5. Never stop laughing at the absurdity of it all. Because the truth is absurd sometimes. We vote for people we don't trust. We chase dreams we don't believe in. We pretend we're happy while scrolling through everyone else's highlight reel. If you can laugh at that, you've already reclaimed your power. Final reflection. George Bernard Shaw wasn't telling us to mock the truth. He was reminding us that truth, when told boldly and with humour, is the most powerful tool we have. It slices through hypocrisy. It wakes people up. It sticks. And yes, it makes us laugh, because in its nakedness, the truth reveals just how twisted our collective avoidance of it has become. So today I quoted Shaw to remind you, and myself, to never fear the truth, to speak it, to live it, to laugh with it. Because in the end, the funniest joke in the world is also the one that sets us free.